Okay, so let's dive in. We're looking at this really interesting article from H. Hyper Manga today. It's all about the upcoming Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid film.
That's right, the one titled A Lonely Dragon Wants to Be Loved. Big title.
It really is. And this article, along with the new trailer it discusses, gives us a lot to unpack. That's sort of our mission here, right?
Exactly. Cut through the hype, look at the actual details revealed, and see what picture they paint for this movie.
Before we jump straight into the new stuff, maybe just a quick refresher for everyone. The original manga by Cool Shinja started way back in 2013, still running.
Right. And then Kyoto Animation gave us those two fantastic anime seasons, 2017 and 2021.
Both easy to find for streaming if you need to catch up or just want to rewatch before the film, which now we know more about.
We do. The big thing is this brand new trailer that dropped. And crucially, it has English subtitles right away.
Oh, that's brilliant. It makes it accessible for, well, basically the global fan base immediately. No waiting around.
And the trailer does more than just show visuals. It actually previews the opening theme song.
Always important for setting the mood. What's it called?
It's titled Namida no Parade, so Parade of Tears.
Parade of Tears. Wow, okay.
Yeah, and it's by Fauna. They did the previous openings for the TV series, so fans will recognize their sound.
Okay, Fauna back is cool. But connecting Parade of Tears with the film's title, A Lonely Dragon Wants to Be Loved, that feels significant.
It really does, doesn't it? It strongly suggests we might be heading for a more, well, emotional story than maybe some were expecting.
Definitely seems like they're leaning into that angle.
Yeah.
So when do we actually get to see this potential tear parade?
Well, the Japanese theatrical release is confirmed for June 27th.
June 27th. Okay, soon. And how wide is the release?
Pretty wide, actually. The article says 199 theaters across Japan.
199. That's a solid number. Shows some real confidence.
It does. And they're not just doing standard screenings either. It's also getting 40X and MX4D releases.
Ah, the immersive formats, moving seats, wind, the works.
Right, pulling out the stops. It really underlines their investment in this film being a proper cinematic event.
Okay, so release date locked, formats confirmed, hints of an emotional tone. What about who's actually in this story? Besides the regulars, I mean.
Yeah, the article mentions new characters. Definitely.
Look who?
We've got Kimun Kamui, who's voiced by Fumihiko Tachiki, a real veteran, then a character named Azad, and interestingly, a third new character who's still being kept a bit mysterious.
Mysterious how?
Well, they've announced the voice actor, Nobunaga Shimazaki, but not much else about the role itself.
Intriguing. Multiple new faces often means a shakeup, new plot threads, maybe tying into that whole lonely dragon idea.
It certainly opens up possibilities. This source doesn't spell it out, but yeah, you have to wonder how they fit in. And speaking of voices, there's a change for one of the existing characters.
Ooh. She'll
be voiced by Shiori Sujira now.
Ah, okay. Why the change?
The previous voice actress, Tomomi Minucci, stepped back from voice acting in 2022. So, a necessary recast.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Important detail for fans, though. But the core cast.
They're all back. The article specifically reassures us. Kobayashi, Toru, Kana, Elma, Lukoa, Fafnir, Takiya, Riko, Shucha too. Everyone's returning.
Phew. Okay, that's good. Maintaining that core dynamic is probably key for a lot of viewers.
Absolutely. That familiar chemistry is a huge part of the appeal, right? Even with new elements coming in.
Definitely. Okay, so we mentioned the Fauna opening. What about other music? The article touched on that too, didn't it?
It did. There's an ending theme called Bukutachi no Hibi, which translates to Days of Us.
Days of Us. Okay, who performs that?
Sachiko Kobayashi, a huge name in Japanese music and entertainment, very well known.
Wow, okay. That's quite a get. Any other songs?
Yes, an insert song, too. It's called Negai Goto, meaning wish. That one's by Kotringo.
Kotringo. They did music for the anime before, right?
Correct. So another returning contributor there.
So, let's see. Parade of Tears opening, Days of Us ending, and a wish in the middle. It really feels like the music is being used to underscore this emotional journey the title hints at.
It really seems that way. A very deliberate set of musical choices, it seems. Poised to amplify that feeling.
Okay, so wrapping things up from this Hyper Manga article, we've got the new trailer out with English subs giving us a taste of that potentially quite emotional Fauna opening song.
We have the June 27th Japan release date, a wide 199 theater release, including those premium 40X and MX4D formats.
We've got intriguing new characters voiced by Tachiki and Shimazaki alongside Azad entering the world.
And confirmation that Ilulu has a new voice actress, Shiori Sujira, but crucially the beloved main cast is all returning.
Plus that full music lineup with Sachika Kobayashi and Kotringo adding to Fana's contribution, it feels like. Like the source is painting a picture of something quite special.
Yeah, it sounds like they're aiming for that mix of the magic and fun we expect, but maybe with a deeper, more emotional core this time, leveraging the series' strengths but exploring something new, like the title says.
Exactly. An emotional and magical ride seems to be the promise. So, thinking about all that, the title, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. A lonely dragon wants to be loved, that opening song, Parade of Tears, the new characters. What kind of journey do you think this film will ultimately take everyone on? Especially that lonely dragon at its heart. Makes you wonder, doesn't it?